only on esportbf.com.
No, let's go.
Not enough. Pushing straight in, leaving 2 players on A, putting 3 towards B, and I think they're going to get there first before DAW is able to secure that Bravo flag.
Yeah, and it's okay. Cut me off whenever you actually get into these caps, as it does look Pixel not enough. Getting the early 2 cap, and you see Nasty Wars here already knows that this church is a huge hotspot. Great position to hold. He knows that somebody's probably going to be peeking that middle lane, so he's just going to be content to stay there. As there are 3 people on the left side of the flag for DAW, as he's going to try and find one. He's low health. He's going to get taken out. I believe that was by Chivers, Twitch.tv. And it does look like One Pixel Not Enough have an early advantage here, holding down their spots. And I guess I was wrong. I thought maybe PC was going to be a tad more aggressive, but it looks like they're choosing to hold their lanes and make sure and try and squeeze out DAW. So they really have nowhere left to turn.
Well, I think it comes down to that 5v5 game mode here. So many lanes to cover. Teams have to play so passive. Overly aggressively pushing can leave a flank wide open, meaning your home spawn can get taken very, very quickly. And Toa here, fortunately not managing to hold that lane down just as well as he thought. Gets 1 kill, gets traded out. And it looks like Acid is having to pull back, cover that flank from a 3-man push onto the Alpha flag here.
Yeah, DAW is going to be able to get a revive there, and they're going to smoke out and push the A flag here. That was a huge pick on the right side. Getting that picked out on the right side, they know that somebody's going to be rotating middle. Actually, it looks like DAW is actually going to be rotating all the way around a back cap into One Pixel Not Enough spawn, as Acid goes down to Mocha in the church, and now it's going to be a scramble. It's going to be a huge decision time for One Pixel Not Enough if they want to try and make a rotation to the C flag, or if they are going to pull back assets and defend this A flag. As you see the A flag on burn right now, Todo is going to try and spray. He gets a Rezo with a crick frag. He knows somebody else is peeking that mid there, but he is a little bit low on health. Actually, I take that back. He has 100% health. He knows that people are on the flag there. He's going to spot one from behind, and his aim is going to go a little bit crazy as we see 6K getting onto the B flag. Yeah, getting the triple cap right already. One Pixel Not Enough. They got to make a move. One move is not enough. You got to make some additional moves, additional rotations, as this could be trouble early. Wild.
Exactly, and I think DAW did an amazing job there. They pulled the majority of One Pixel's Not Enough forces over towards that Alpha flag to the opposite side of the map from Bravo, and before they knew it, Sixka was able to push in, grab that. He's holding it beautifully at the moment, but he couldn't quite get that 1v2. As Hon there gets the kill, picks up another one there, and looks like One Pixel Not Enough managing to take back control of both Alpha and Bravo to maintain their lead at 140 to 134.
And if we take a look at the tabletop here, Wild, you see One Pixel Not Enough really doing a good A flag that came in through their spawn, and you can see that DAW does have one person lined up in the church there. We were talking earlier before the match how crucial that spawn, that middle area is, that middle map control. And just as you say that, DAW already taking back control of the A flag. So whatever effort that One Pixel is not enough had on the A flag, it's already gone. And now, it looks like they're going to be pushing themselves back into a really bad position. It just shows you how important that initial pick was on the right side of the map. And really the smart play by DAW, the patience or the decision making to not just go straight into the A flag, but loop themselves back around, make sure that that person that did just get picked didn't come back around from the spawn. Fantastic and very, very smart play. And it's whittled down that initial lead that One Pixel's Not Enough had earlier in the match.
Exactly. Both teams are now even. They were about 10-15 points behind, but like I say, bit of patience, bit of strategic gameplay there. They managed to pull One Pixel Not Enough apart, and Arizo here locking out 2 members, getting a good kill here. It looks like we got ET70 on the other side of the map doing a cracking job, getting 2 kills there. They're going to be absolutely massive, and like I said before, in 5v5, winning those 1v2s is absolutely crucial. You can literally put another team down to half strength with that, and you can really abuse that time to spawn in, push up, gain some ground, and I think DAW are doing a good job with that. But One Pixel Not Enough regaining control. They really, I think, need to push more towards the center of the map, because DAW are just really pushing through and using that to their advantage.
Yeah, Arizo on the backside of the C flag trying to get a pick, and I'm sure he is cursing himself out, wishing that Old TTK was there because he put a whole bunch of bullets into one of the one pixel not enough players. Not quite sure who it was, as we see Nasty Wars trying to hold church. He's going to have to move back around and reposition himself. Going to potentially try and get up on the roof here. I believe that might be Ben. I'm not quite sure. But DAW here over on the left side of Province, once again, trying to peek and trying to prod, trying to find their way back onto this A flag as now they try to find something. He's going to find Acid Dunks. He's going to drop him immediately. Great frag right there for Mocha, as maybe that's the pick that they need to try and get themselves on the A flag. But of course, one pixel not enough. They're going to get the call out that there is multiple people over there. There is going to be a rotation as Arizo is fleeing for his life, and he's going to try and peek that mid house. He's going to potentially find one. Did he find the head? I don't know if he got the kill. No, it looks like he got the kill assist there, and he's going to find him in the window. He's going to shoot. He's going to... Oh, he almost lost that kill there. You definitely know that the time to kill is messing with him a little bit. I think he probably was counting or metaphorically thinking about the time to kill in his head, and he just missed it. He just missed the mark there, but he ended up getting the kill. And DAW going to end up being the potential for another triple cap here. One pixel not enough. They got to make a move.
Yeah, and you know, one pixel pushing through ever so slightly. And the thing is, they're getting the map control early on, and DAW are just probing, you know, central of the map, right hand side of the map, switching to the left. And the moment they can find a crack, the moment they can get a nice double kill on one side, they're absolutely flooding through, taking A, and that's opening B wide open. And I don't think one pixel not enough can handle that. They think they're playing a bit too static. They could do with capturing B, probably pushing a bit further up the map and maintaining a bit of control, putting a bit more pressure on DAW here. But we're seeing some massive kills from one pixel at the moment. They're absolutely dominating the kill feed right now.
Yeah, it's we were looking at that. We could have looked at tabletop. Oh, one pixel not enough. They got about 3 picks on the flag. And of course, picks really come into play in these smaller game modes. Once they realized that they had 3 picks on the flag, they immediately tried to push for B flag because DAW, once they got killed, they had to respawn random C spawn, and that put them out on the street. So they had to rotate over as fast as possible to make sure that DAW, or excuse me, one pixel not enough, did not get to the flag as fast as they possibly could.
Exactly, but one pixel managing to regain some control. They're losing alpha very, very quickly, and this is the kind of pressure that I'm hoping that they can exert onto DAW maybe in the second half of this map here. You know, by constantly putting that pressure, just, you know, applying 3 guys on that home flag and having your other 2 guys roam around the B, it really opens up and destroys the opposing team here, because they're having to commit 3-4 players to this, and it allows your guys to roam straight onto that B flag fairly uncontested. And even though they're getting the kills, the kill feed is still amazingly blue. They're getting pushed behind, but they're still maintaining some control here. It's a really weird game this to watch.
Yeah, but it's also very entertaining because as soon as one team gets a triple cap, it seems like they're really bouncing back and forth like a game of bat. Just batting the oh, I don't know, you're British, Bob. What is that? What's that? It's not a ball, but you know what I'm saying. They're basically batting the mitten back and forth between each other, and give one pixel's not enough credit. They did get out of a really nasty triple cap at the very beginning of the game, and they actually find themselves here with about a 10 ticket, maybe 14 ticket lead, as we see Chivers rushing over to the A flag, going to try and get a defense here. Somebody is in the mid-church. He is taking fire from somewhere, but he's not sure where.
Arizo. I mean, Arizo pulled through, managed to get 3 kills. He could not be stopped pushing onto A flag, really opened that up. He managed to get into the church there, did some really great stuff, and DAW have managed to push in, but they're still behind here. Throughout the whole of this game, they seem to be on top, but I think one pixel enough getting the kills where it needs to, and that's what's getting them the game here. But Arizo picking up his 4th kill on the alpha flag here. Can he pick up a 5th? Yes, he does. He knows there's a sticks around the corner, has a bit of a pre-fire, and I think he's just waiting. He knows something's up. The map knowledge of these players is absolutely amazing. The game awareness.
He knows. He knows. Oh, he knew that other guy was going to come around, but he did get traded out there. I believe that was, I can't quite say it, that was Acid that got the trade out kill on Arizo there. As you see, Emiagis on the flag with a whole bunch of DAW players. They're going to regain, well, I would say they were about to regain control of the map, but it looks like one pixel not enough early on those rotations. Really good swapping of flags here. As you see, Emmy, I'm just going to call him Emmy. That's a very difficult name for me. He's going to retake that church position. He's going to get a couple of shots on somebody over by the fountain. Couldn't quite get that kill, but now he's in a rep position because he's going to get called out. He's not a medic player, can't heal. Somebody's going to push him. He's going to kill Acid. He knows that other guy's back there. Let's see if he's going to re-peek. He's going to go for it. He almost takes a couple shots to the face. Going to put some suppressing fire on him, and I believe that was somebody, I can't quite tell on the kill feed who that was coming in to try out the kill, but it looks like DAW potentially finding themselves in another powerful position. They do have Burn on B flag here. Let's see what they got going on over here. We see Han holding that top B. Excuse me, that's bottom B. He's going to be holding that corner. This flag is very, very difficult, Wild, as there are a lot of corners to cover. I hate this flag personally as a player. It's fun, but it's very difficult because you need to check all your corners Rainbow Six Siege style. He hears the footsteps upstairs. He's going to find one. Oh, he knows that other guy's in the other room. He's going to move on and see if he can get the second frag. He's going to find him. Oh, but it gets dropped. A fantastic trade out there by Nasty Wars. Or that might have been Mocha.
But we're seeing them. They're getting the triple cap here for DAW, and this could put them into the lead. They're only 3 points behind. If they can secure this, trap 1Pixel in the spawn here, and just hold on to this for as long as possible, because 1Pixel have no other players in the field right now. But we're seeing Hon push very, very aggressively towards Bravo. He knows someone's there. He does get taken out. Really nice work by, who's that? Arizo there. Sorry, the beige and the colors on this screen really straining my eyes to see those right now. So do apologize about that, guys. But we see Arizo here really locking down that right-hand flank in the open fields. And 1Pixel is in a really tough position right now. They've only got one person pushing the alpha flag, who I think just went down. Unfortunate for Chris there. But I think DAW have really found their footing. All of that work, all of that probing, really doing some great job, and they've managed to secure, I think, this first half of the map.
Yeah, well, it's not over yet, but there was a really big mistake there by 1Pixel, not enough. When you get triple cap position on Province, you cannot, under any circumstances, push the B flag like that, especially with one person, and especially in a game of like 5v5 Squad Conquest, where your lives matter more than anything else. You know that somebody is going to be peeking that spawn. That's a very predictable spawn. You know somebody's going to be peeking that from B flag. So what you need to do, if you're 1Pixel not enough, and what they didn't do, you can say they're doing it now to say recapture the A flag, but you need to get all 5 members on the A flag, get yourself some footing, and then see if you can get some picks, get a rotation, get out of the spawn trap. As DAW really just what has turned into, Wild, a very reassuring and impressive victory. As you know, basically from the start of the map, once they got that first pick on the left side, they've kind of had 1Pixel not enough in a back and forth kind of scrambling kind of mode. And sure, you got to give 1Pixel not enough credit. They did handle that very well for a while. They got a triple cap of their own, I believe, at one point, but it's just been too much in this first side of Province.
Exactly. I mean, 1Pixel did some really good work, though. They held the lead despite the pressure for the majority of this game, and I think it was mainly from the kills here, but something happened, something cracked. Maybe DAW just turned up and are absolutely dominating right now. We're seeing some massive kills, but 1Pixel managing to retake Bravo. We did see earlier a massive tactical play by DAW, who pulled completely off of the A flag, moving down the road, letting DAW 1Pixel come in, take control of A, and then they push through and got some massive kills. But DAW are losing it right now. They're losing Alpha. They've lost Bravo. And look at that. Charlie's going down as well. Nasty needs to get some massive kills here for his team and open up this left flank for them to go and retake Alpha.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting 1v1 gunfight. He knows somebody there. He's in the outhouse. He's in the outhouse. Oh, he's going to peek. He's going to get baited. Oh, no. That could have been a fantastic play if I believe that might have been Toto that was there back into the side of the outhouse, maybe relieving himself from all the sweating that he's doing in this match. But that could have been an interesting play. And what could have been, DAW is going to be retaking the 2 cap here, as it's going to be a very, very strong, about 60 ticket difference here in this first side of Province. And just to comment, Wild, I'm not quite sure what your thoughts on this. I'm very interested by the weapon choice here. It's very 1v1 oriented guns. You have the weapons like the 1907. You have the weapons like the Type 100, really geared for those 1v1 engagements. Whereas I thought there was definitely going to be an STG-44 somewhere on the map just trying to hold down a lane, but it seems to be those very, very close quarters 1v1 gunfight type weapons, as it looks like DAW is going to take round 1 of map 1, 62-0.
And that was very, very surprising considering the comeback that we saw One Pixel have towards the center of that game. They were repelling all of the pressure that DAW were putting on. They were leading, they were getting those kills, but I think DAW just managed to crack them. The pressure built, frustrations built, and we then saw it go from a completely blue kill feed to something very, very much redder. So that was awesome play by DAW. The sides are going to switch, so we are going to see DAW with a early push onto Bravo. They are going to get there very, very quickly. Hopefully they can hold that church like they did against One Pixel and repeat the same success that they had in the first half. And I'm going to be interested to see how One Pixel handle this now that they know how DAW is going to play.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting because one side, the side that DAW just played, they do get the high ground on that push to B, because when you take a look at that mid lane on that open stretch by the truck by church, that's a very, very open part of the map. Normally, teams playing from the United Kingdom side, they can be able to get a pick or two if the other team is very, very unaware and not careful. They can get a pick or two rushing into the middle of the map. So you do have that high ground, you do have that advantage, but on the other side of things, on the German side, you do have the ability to get to B flag first. So we are back on with round 2 of map 1. One Pixel Not Enough versus DAW. Let's hop into it.
Exactly. You see DAW going very, very aggressive, and they're writing off B completely, leaving one person on Alpha. And hopefully, if One Pixel are clever enough, they can see Alpha was captured a lot later than Charlie. They'll know there's a heavy push coming, and I think DAW definitely favoring that top road push into the Charlie flag here, because they completely gave up Bravo. Very, very interesting considering, in my opinion, they have the strongest side of the map.
Yeah, that was really interesting. It's almost like both teams kind of had the same idea. They both pushed about 3 or 4 players to the right side of the map, and it does look like DAW may be winning that battle a little bit here as we see Sixka kind of just peeking gingerly that B flag. I'm not sure that he has plans to push it anytime soon. I think his main job right now is to just prevent a rotation to the A flag, make sure they don't get triple capped so easily. But now it looks like DAW is going to be getting a pick. They're going to be getting 2 picks. That's Arizo and Mocha both getting the pick. Absent Ops is the last player on the flag. And it looks like, DAW's got to make a play here at some point. He's going to find him behind the box. He's going to shoot him. Looks like he was able to get a respawn, and out comes the Incendiary Grenade as Mocha is going to be trying to get that pick on the side, and you see a couple of other DAW players by the water fountain. They're going to try to make a push here as somebody gets a frag grenade kill, gets traded out, and oh my gosh, a 3-piece.
3-piece. Massive kills there.
That just basically saved One Pixel's Not Enough in a very precarious situation. Of course, nobody was pushing the B flag, but you lose A like that, and you're pinned down at the B flag, that's probably one of the harder caps to get out of on this map.
Exactly, and I think One Pixel did an amazing job there, holding onto that Charlie flag. DAW were really counting on that 3-man push going in. They had all of the options there. They had the ground, they had the players that should have gone their way. But like I said before, those 1v3s can change the tide of the game here. And we're starting to see DAW make a little bit of a comeback here, although, One Pixel holding that Bravo flag is really, really hurting DAW. It really is. I think they should have sent some players early on. Siska looking to push in here, but Hon was doing a good job earlier defending that. He gets 2 kills. Can he get the 3-piece? On Hon is in the building. Absolutely nails him.
No, the kill assist. Oh, I hate that. I hate that as a player. I'm just going to count that up as kill. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say that was his kill. He deserved that as DAW really retaken. And look at the kill feed, Wild. My goodness, it is all blue right now as we might be walking into a triple cap here as DAW. They are down by about 30 tickets, maybe a little bit less than 30 tickets, but do remember that DAW did win the first side of things by 63 tickets, so it's going to take a monumental effort by One Pixel's Not Enough to get back into this game and potentially win this map and move on.
Yeah, they're going to need a triple cap at some point. I mean, they needed it anyway to try and win that. They need, like I said, 63 tickets to try and beat DAW moving into the second round to take them through to the next map here. But DAW making it extremely difficult. They're holding on to that triple cap there. Mocha in with a nice 2-piece. Arizo as well, managing to get a second kill. Holding on to Charlie, but Acid pushing through, trying to get the contest on. He's been very, very careful about how he moves. He knows someone's around that corner. And I think DAW doing a really good job pulling out of Charlie, wrapping round, and trying to defend that Bravo flag. I think that's going to be some really good plays there.
Yeah, no, what you're seeing right now, Wild, is what makes the map not necessarily the most balanced, but the most well thought out map of the bunch, I think, that have been released recently in this game. It's the fact that, sure, one team's going to get to Bravo flag first, but also another team is going to have that high ground. But what you're also seeing is the team that gets to Bravo first, you get a ton of nasty head glitches on that Bravo side when you're pushing C, when you're the German side. So there are a lot of nasty head glitches that you could just camp up there, and that's what you're seeing right now, or that's what you were seeing a couple of moments ago, is the fact that one pixel's not enough. They have to push into the C flag and get it, but on the right side, the B side of the flag, there are a lot of head glitches that you have to check, and those are pretty nasty head glitches to get rid of. And what we're seeing here is really just DAW taking control, getting that map control, taking control of the middle, and as I hinted at earlier, now one pixel's not enough is kind of sandwiched in between their spawn and the B flag. It's going to be interesting to see which flag they eventually decide to all push to try and get out of it here. But yeah, DAW getting a very, very comfortable recap here to extend their lead a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely think one pixel could do with just having two people constantly putting pressure on that Charlie flag. If they get it, great, brilliant. If they don't, they're sucking players in from the door side to maintain that defense. Hopefully they don't give enough, like too many tickets away, but they've got Bravo, so they could really do with capping the Alpha flag. And as I speak, the heavens open, Alpha is being capped, Charlie's also being capped as well, despite Arizo's best efforts here. I mean, he can't quite finish those kills. He's doing a lot of work. Acid manages to take him out of that pesky position under the buildings here.
Oh, and Nasty Wars is in a nasty spot. He's going to get... Oh, he almost got two there, but he's in some serious trouble. That 1907 is not the best. He gets another one. He's on the medic crate. Oh, and he's just going to get overwhelmed at some point. That was almost a nasty play by Nasty Wars. He got the kills that he needed. And really, the important thing there is that he bought his team some time.
Exactly. They were losing Alpha. You know, Arizo and Emmy had to pull back, make sure that was finished off. Nasty, as you said, buying the team time, and we're starting to see Emmy and Arizo push back into that Charlie flag and hold those three players back.
Yeah, and it does look like DAW is in a little bit of an interesting situation here. And push the C flag here. They were able to get their respawns in a favorable position. As you see Arizo trying to get that top window peak. That's a very, very common peak. He's going to smoke that out. He's going to probably push his Nasty War. He's going to be looking for another nasty kill, but he gets nasty dropped. He gets dropped by BF2. It's too early for that. Not enough coffee for that place. But Arizo, he could get the revives here, but he's just going to play his life as he knows that somebody's going to be peeking right there. He's going to exchange some gunfire. Would be best to move back. That's a squad wipe by one pixel's not enough. So look for them to try and get a couple of members of their team trying to rotate over on the left side to try and get some pressure on the A flag.
Yeah, and I think at this point, DAW know what needs to be done. They don't necessarily need to win this map. They've just got to beat these guys by more tickets than what happened before. And they're doing a really good job. They're holding on to their lives. They're choking one pixel out of the flags that they can get, and it's 98 to 95. We're going to have to see a massive triple cap coming in here by one pixel, as we see Chris Titch.tv pushing in, getting 2 kills, holding that middle push here, really slowing down the advance onto Charlie, out, and he's kind of just holding that off here. Hopefully they can get the triple. They definitely need it.
Well, they definitely need it, but you could also reversely say that you just need to hold when your gunfights. That's what one pixel is not enough is going. You see Chivers just basically not even bothering to move here. They're going to try and trap DAW in that little church area, but the thing is if that DAW makes a calculated push on the left side towards that A flag, or excuse me, towards the C flag, like they're trying to do at this point right now, it could prove to be a little frustrating for them.
Yeah, and I think Chris is getting a bit frustrated here as well. So many players he put bullets into, those 82 hits, those 99 hits, not able to finish those players off, but he is holding them back. But we do see here one pixel having 3 people holding that Charlie flag. It's kind of interesting to see what's going on. One's going back for ammo, and like I said, they're playing that defensive game. They're trying to get the kills. DAW is not able to move out as Twitch.tv gets a magnum kill. Right there, and Rizo's looking to push round and put a stop to that. Hopefully he can break that out for DAW.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think those callouts are like if you're Chivers there? Oh, he's weak. He's weak again. Second guy's weak. Third guy's weak.
He's absolute. He's absolute.
he's probably losing his mind a little bit here as he Chivers knows that somebody's back there. It's gonna be
does it again.
going to try and get the kill, but he gets the squad kill, so he's probably losing his marbles right now. As you see, Amegas trying to peek that he's gonna get a kill on Toto. He knows there's probably another one back. Health! He's super weak, but there's going to be another person you can see on the outline right now is to his left. He's going to be peeking from that box area. Wouldn't be surprised if that second person tries to get a little bit of a peek on him. But it looks like, yes, he's just gonna hold this area. He's going to try and put some more rounds. He's going to... Oh,
finish it off.
98 hit. Oh, these guys are going to be losing their minds. They're doing everything right. It's just they're not getting the frags, and that's just the time to kill that we're playing with.
Exactly, but I mean, DAW doing a very good job putting the pressure on, keeping those players at the Charlie flag, hopefully opening Bravo up a bit. But as long as 1Pixel can stop getting killed, they can keep just absorbing bullets like the sponges they are right now, and they're letting themselves gain a bit of a victory. It's 57-91. They've only lost a few tickets compared to sort of the 20-30 that DAW have now lost. And if they can maintain this defense, they can hold on to Alpha and Charlie and Bravo, they could end up winning this.
Yeah, 1Pixel not enough is really in a fantastic position right now. They're just frags as Chivers gets a frag on Mocha there. Knows there's another one there. They're probably going to be trying to res that guy. Smoke going up. Yep, he tried to get that res. He's going to push him. He's going to find him. He's going to drop him. Oh, but he runs out of ammo as Chivers just runs out of ammo. That could have been absolutely massive, and that could have just tightened the hold that 1Pixel's not enough has on DAW. But as you say that, looks like DAW is finally getting themselves onto the B flag, and they do now have majority. Don't get me wrong. 1Pixel's not enough is in a fantastic position right now. Keep in mind, they need to win by 64 tickets or more in order to move on to the next round. They do have some work to do. They're going to have to get DAW out of this cap, but it's looking very good for them right now.
Exactly, and hopefully DAW can hold on to this. If they can just not give away the kills, they can choke 1Pixel's lead out and hopefully maintain that lead that they carried through into the first half of the map here. See Sixka doing a good job holding that defense, but unfortunately he does go down. And we're seeing Toto here doing a good job with the double. Looks like the 1Pixel moving in. Mocha not able to finish the kill. Hopefully he was trying to get the kill through that smoke. Couldn't quite make it. But Alpha going down for DAW right now. Oh, they managed to save that one. It's very tug-of-war-like at the moment.
This is going to end up being a very, very close... 10 tickets. That's all. That's all, Wild. Now, and it keeps going down. 1Pixel's not enough. They have to make a play right now. They have to make a play. Otherwise, it's going to be curtains from them. They have about 7 tickets to work with. There's going to be an open, and they got it. They have the B flag right now. They have the majority. Now it's going to be about prioritizing those revives, getting those picks, making the enemy come to you and not making an erroneous push, as it looks like Sixka is going to get traded out by Hun. And I don't know if he's going to try and get the res or not, or if somebody's going to try and get the res, but they are treading on thin ice. Basically, 1Pixel's not enough have got to play perfect from this point onward in order to move on, as it does look like DAW is getting some members on the C flag, and oh my goodness, I think that was 2 kills by Arizo, and it does look like DAW is going to get that majority back, and now time is nigh. 1Pixel's not enough has got to get a flag, and I don't think they're in position to do it. I think DAW has basically, it's over. It is over. I mean, look at the kill feed. Arizo clutching up for DAW. And that was actually a lot closer that second time around, but it looks like DAW is going to be moving on. What a fantastic ending to that match. That almost looked like a comeback was imminent for 1Pixel's not enough, Wild.
Yeah, they had a really, really good hold, and if they played like they did during that comeback, Arizo getting another double. Oh my, what is going on here? He has finally turned up in this second half, and I think that push onto Charlie, where him and Nasty just piled through those two guys, really opened it up. It put the pressure on 1Pixel to just chuck bodies at the flag, and for every kill, they were losing tickets there, and that was really, really heartbreaking to see from 1Pixel. After, like you mentioned, they had an amazing first half control of this map.
Oh, 99 hit. Oh, that's gotta sting. That makes my blood boil as a player, just getting 99 hit.
But Nasty again doing some
one frag
massive
on
work.
acid. They're going to try and get for the revives, and unfortunately, a little bit too late for 1Pixel's not enough, but they're going to try and get out of this triple cap for Pride, as I believe that was Toto that came around on Nasty Wars there. Arizo's going to be trying to fend him off. Oh, he almost got the snap
Enemy
there.
hit 100. Don't know how that wasn't a kill.
Oh, man. I mean, you got to think DAW is probably going a little bit nuts right now, or both teams probably going a little bit nuts right now with how many hit markers they've gotten in this round. But yeah, very, very exciting. Even though the tickets ended up being a little bit lopsided, when you take a look at the scoreboard, I think this is one of those cases where the scoreboard does not indicate how entertaining and exciting this and close really this match really was. It was very, very close for a lot of both rounds until it was one huge play that tilted things in one team's favor, and that team, of course, was DAW, as they are going to be moving on to the next round. We do have the scoreboard ready as we close out this first round match, and we'll be getting to that to you momentarily. No surprises here. You're going to see at the top whenever we get that scoreboard up for you. He's gone absolutely mental. I think last time we checked, he was at 16-9.
Yeah, and he's again. There's 1v2s, those 1v3s that they were able to win. Even the assists. I mean, Chris was doing a great job knocking those players down, absolute, and the rest of his team were just mopping them up here. And those kills really matter in Squad Conquest. It's not like Battlefield 1 Domination where the kills didn't really matter a lot. But your KD in Squad Conquest does make a huge difference, because for every death you've got, that's a ticket against you. And I think, DAW did a really good job with that. And I think that's one of the reasons 1Pixel were able to hold that first half control as well, with just those kills.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we are having some technical difficulties with this. It's not only a test cup. It's not. Oh, now the scoreboard is back up. We were having some technical difficulties, but of course, not only is this a test cup for the players and the rule set, this is a test cup for the broadcast team as well. As we're trying to get some new things going. We're trying to work out to bring the best presentation that we can possible for you guys. So thank you for your patience with that. Scoreboard up on the screen right now, and you can see Arizo. He's looking at 17-12. He was doing a lot better. I think he was 16-9 at one point. So he's taken a couple deaths since then, but he's got to be the MVP of this round for me, Wild. I'm not sure about you.
Yeah, definitely. He had some amazing pushes, especially sort of on that first half that we saw. Managed to just absolutely bowl through the defense of 1Pixel and secure that early double cap for his team.
Only on esportbf.com.